So this little one was in the bath for an hour and he still cried when I took him out. He was a shivering little mess. Good morning everyone, it's Thursday and Liam has tootled off to work this morning. Unfortunately, he got on the wrong train, so he's going to be late for work again. He's not doing very well at the minute. He's not having some very good luck. But we've got a delivery coming. We had to buy a new printer for the company this morning, so, well, a couple of days ago. So that's coming this morning in, I think within the next hour or so. So we're not really going to go out today. I think we're going to have a proper pajama day today because I want to blitz downstairs. And I feel like if I can do downstairs, then tomorrow morning I can finish upstairs and go to the gym. And then we can enjoy Easter weekend and not worry about tidying the house and such like. It's piddling down with rain outside anyway, so we'll stay in where it's warm. My first challenge of the day though is to get through this. This stuff's dry and clean. The stuff in the tumble dryer is dry. I need to get onto Indesit because this is one of the machines that was like fire risk, and we were meant to be contacted within the last 8 weeks about them coming and repairing it, and they haven't. So Indesit, I need to get on you. You need to sort yourselves out. So they've told us that it's safe to use as long as we don't leave it unattended. So as long as, you know, we don't leave the house whilst it's running or have it running during night time, apparently it's safe to use. So I have still been using it and we've not had any problems, but I have noticed that it does get incredibly hot. I mean, I know it's a tumble dryer, but it gets insanely hot. So I think I might give them a buzz within the next week and see what's going on, because obviously having a small child in the house, it's not ideal and I do not want to be risking that. So yes, but this is my challenge today, and obviously because it's raining, I'm gonna have to use the tumble dryer. So yay for that. So I'm going to put all this lot in the washing machine and figure out what I'm gonna do first. I think I might work my way sort of back from the kitchen. Do the kitchen first, because the kitchen doesn't normally take very long. I've just got to try and keep Scout entertained at the same time. So I can't say cleaning has gotten off to the best start. I got stuck in doing the fridge and ended up like blitzing the fridge and cleaning it, and I don't think it had been cleaned before we moved in, which was like a year ago now, because all of the edges, like the plastic edges along the glass shelves, were like so grimy, and I wondered why our fridge stank, and that'll be why. But now I'm very happy and it looks good. So I've managed to move the shelves so I can actually fit my milk standing up instead of lying down because they kept leaking. And then I've got my sort of cheese shelf, and then this will be fruit and veg when I've got some more fruit and veg. And then this will be like meat substitutes because obviously we don't eat meat anymore. And then fruit and veg, or veggies. But is anyone else a hoarder of like pizza sauces? Liam is. And I managed to clean this worktop. That's as far as it's gotten. My kitchen still looks like this. Although I am nearly through this washing. I've got the load in the washing machine to finish, which is bedding. And then I've got a little dark load to do. And then I've just got to make sure it's all dried. But I'm going to stop for a break because Mother Nature has showed up. The lovely Mother Nature that she is. And I'm feeling pretty pants right now. Monkey Butts enjoying some pom bears. He just said he wanted it to be bedtime, but I'm very aware that he hasn't had any lunch and it's 20 to 12. So I figured if I could get some crisps in him, then he can always have a sandwich when he wakes up if he still wants to go to bed after he's eaten. But he's been really good this morning. He's been playing with Liam's laptop delivery boxes and helping me out, and he wanted a yogurt lolly and then he didn't, and he's been very, very good today. So I haven't done our hour no TV time, which is a new thing. So I've decided that because he's very aware of the TV now, he learns a lot from the TV, picks up a lot of stuff, that I'm going to start doing a no TV time for an hour every morning and every afternoon. So I'll probably do one this afternoon because I'll have tidied up a bit more. But because I've been tidying so much this morning, he hasn't had it this morning. But he's been very, very good. He's been playing and causing havoc, but I've decided that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have like no TV for an hour in the morning and afternoon, and we're just going to have the radio on so he can play and not be distracted by the TV. And then obviously we'll have activities as well. Once I've got this house in order and I've got his like art box sorted and everything, I'm going to start doing activities with him as well. And then hopefully, I've been saying for months that we're going to get him into a nursery. We'll get him into a nursery within the next month. Fingers crossed. Okay, so Scout finally went to sleep. He was adamant he wanted to finish watching Blaze, and he was falling asleep on the sofa. He was absolutely shattered. So he's probably been down about an hour. So I'm gonna go make myself a coffee and edit yesterday's vlog so it's ready for this evening, because I didn't do it last night. We finished Jessica Jones instead and it was great. I kind of felt a little bit disappointed by the end, but in a sense I wasn't, because it's left it open for a new season, which I know is coming. So I am in planner mode. I've just done this week's planning for the blog, which isn't much actually this week. With birthdays and everything, it's like Liam's birthday on Saturday, it's Leanne's birthday tomorrow. It's just so many things are going on, and I'm trying to get this house in order, and I feel like absolute doo-doo right now. Ugh, I hate being a woman. So I'm gonna go get a coffee, sit down, and then when Scout wakes up, I'm gonna make tonight's dinner. I'm gonna make a lasagna, and then continue with the kitchen. Just see how it goes, because I don't know what kind of mood he's going to be in, so I'm hoping he sleeps for at least another hour so I can get this done. Fingers crossed. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. She's not too happy about being awake. Who's that? Is that Grumpy Scout? Are you grumpy? Are you sad? I'm sad. Are you grumpy? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Do you want to go back to sleep? None of the above. I'm eating your hair. Blech. Oh. Don't look at me. My kitchen is officially clean. I have one load of washing to put on in the tumble dryer. Do you need to go poop? And then I'm done. So I think I'm gonna let the Bambino have a BATH, because he does love it and his head needs a little bit of a soak because of his cradle cap. He's getting a bit itchy, so I thought might stick him in the bath. Currently, Tom, do you want to get in the bath? Do you want a bath? Okay, hold on then. I think that's a yes. So this little one was in the bath for an hour and he still cried when I took him out. He was a shivering little mess and he still cried when I took him out of his bath, because he loves the water. He's such a little fish. But because we usually give baths before bedtime, he's now like winding down, shattered. And if you notice, he's also missing a rather large chunk of hair, because Mummy gave him a haircut whilst we're in the bath. I sucked up my pride, said goodbye to the curls that won't come back, and gave him a chop. So I don't think I did too bad, considering I'm not a hairdresser and I don't cut hair for a living. I think it looks pretty neat. I'll try and get a better look at it when he's not so sleepy. But I've got the lasagna in the oven now. It's 5:15, so I reckon it'll be done by about 5:30. And then we're gonna have a sit down and eat dinner, because I'm absolutely Hank Marvin right now. And then Liam should be home in an hour or so. So I haven't told him that I've cut his hair. And I've just texted him saying, we've got a surprise for you when you get home. And he's like, uh-oh. He won't expect that I've cut his hair at all, because I've been so adamant that I didn't want to do it. Uh-oh. But there's nowhere around here that has, like, you know, they do the fun haircuts with like the special seats and everything. There's nothing like that around here. So I figured I'd just do it myself whilst he was preoccupied in the bath, and it worked out pretty well. Is she squishing your box? There's a good old look at the barnet. It's all fluffy because it's freshly cut and dried, and he's just sat with it slightly damp. But is the pussycat squishing your box? What's she doing to it? What's she doing? Oh, are you squishing it too? Are you playing together? Oh! Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Pants! You little weedy bum. So I just wanted to kind of apologise for the fact that I usually look like this. I look like a hot mess. I promise. Like, I do look after myself. I've just become very aware in the last sort of 20 minutes that you guys don't see me put together very often, and I think that's because when I find it a lot easier to vlog a decent day when I'm at home, and a lot of the time I'm cleaning or doing washing and not doing stuff and going out, and I don't see the point in like putting makeup on to clean the house. And like, this isn't like my everyday clothing, this is just lazy house wear that I kind of wear to bed. So I'm really sorry. I'm not a big messy lazy moo, I promise. Maybe I'll start making a little bit more of an effort and not look like this all the time, because it's not pretty, is it? How do you like his hair anyway? I think it's dead sweet. He looks so grown up. Are you sad? Why are you sad? Is the pepper sad? And the back is pretty straight. I don't think I've done too bad really. And it's starting to curl up here, look, because I've cut it. It's got a little bit of bounce back, but it looks pretty neat. And he looks all grown up again. And this is the final outcome of the vegan lasagna. I've got nooch on top, which is nutritional yeast for anyone who doesn't know what nooch is. And it looks delicious. I did scout some and a sausage as well, because I'm not sure how much of this he'll actually eat. But I have a problem. He's super sleepy. Super sleepy. And it's not bedtime for at least another hour. So I don't know if he'll make it. Got to try and get a dinner in him now.
Do it again?
Squeeze it.
Don't bang your head on the wall.
Yeah! You an elephant-based cowboy.
A big squeeze.
You squeeze the ear, big squeeze. Squeeze the middle of the ear. Nearly. Oh, you nearly got it.
Look, he's holding the handle as well.
Don't you do it? Is that his nose?
Trunk.
A trunk,
Yeah.
Daddy.
Trunk, well done.
Squeeze.
Big squeeze.
We don't like that one.
Yeah.
Should put his hat on him.
A baby.
You a cowboy?
Yeah.
Ooh, hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Scout, yeah.
Yeah. A squeeze.
Alright, MJ.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is. Where's Scouty?
Something tells me these animals are hungry.
Big
You hungry?
squeeze.
Big squeeze.
Are you hungry, Rupert?
Like this. Look.
Come out for a hop, chicken. So I'm not a chicken, I'm a rabbit.
Yeah.
I only did 50 minutes or so today. I really struggled today. I don't know if it's because I'm tired and I'm feeling a little bit run down,